step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cavante Turpin on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Come on, set. 50, Graham. Claude Ray. Set, drop.
First play is to the air. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. 40. At the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Hauled in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
13.
Motioning the tight end now. Jackson now on third. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Set. Black 40. Fight. Set.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready. 33, yellow. Opposite, green. Ready.
This is Genty on second. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They'll work against the blitz. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
22 needle. Ready?
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Ready, set. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Third and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No to return this. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. And motion the tight end over. A give to Mitchell, running left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Texans first down. First and goal, Houston.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Hey, middle.
Return it.
Hey, middle.
Fourth down, pass coming. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. We send a man in motion. Now it's Jackson. Gets his tight end on the corner out. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Texans first down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first down. First down at the 46-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
50, green.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
10 black. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
a gain of 6.
Okay, ready?
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 60, ready, old blue. Set, hut.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Set. 52, blue. Pause red. Slice blue. Ready?
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
He's out in the clear. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. That's JSN. Smith and Chip on the quick slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, we changed it.
33-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Jackson off the play action. Rolling down to his left. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. And those are the hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. Mitchell gets it from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
With all these collisions, these running backs take between the tackles. Sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Complete out to the right. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It's a gain of 6.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Go.
Jackson looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
10 seconds, 45.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's the snap on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game.
Texans 17. Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Pass play on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Down. Ready.
To the air now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Rolling from the gun here. Taking a chance at the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Ready.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Noel to return this. He brushed him off with ease. He goes out of bounds on the return. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. Okay. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Nothing doing here as he only manages the on.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Gets it quickly to Noel. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
It's up. Come on. 180. And it's a lot. Report. Set up.
Lamar throwing again. Intercepted in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to make it up to about the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 11.
Setting up to throw. It's a screen play to Jency. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Motion.
Set.
Jency on the draw. He's unable to get away from that tackler. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This play goes for 36. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jency from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready.
Working now from the gun. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
On first down, Jency. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. Set.
Another give here to Jency. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60. Ready.
Back to Jency. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Ready.
Straight ahead with Jency. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 50. Green. Hut.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
When there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jency has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Stop for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
On the set.
And goal.
Set, cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Mitchell. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
Putting the tight end in motion. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
gain of 12. First down, Houston.
Just one left for Lamar. There he goes again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
For Houston.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Onside kick.
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point,
And
Brock.
what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yep, striker. 3-3. Ready?
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the red.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready. 60 set.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. That's clean. Sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Red. 38. Cut.
Looking in the air here. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No to return this. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Jackson now on third. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. Corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Watch out now. Sticky.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders can rest easy with a 3-score lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Drill. 52.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Right. 97.
Raider, first down. 1st and goal at
Yellow,
the 3-yard line.
Ready?
Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
52, Texans 24. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. No to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Shut up. 180.
Mitchell up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. All in left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
180. Shut up. 180. Raise up. Shut up.
Lamar now from the gun. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, middle. Touch.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's cut by Brooks. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
180. Raise up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And it's 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Chased out to his right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.